Good evening, sir. As you're aware, this year microcredit plan has been as per the requirement of women. Earlier, bank linkage was always top down, cash credit limit by 10. So every woman in the group got is 2 lakhs or whatever is the total CCL instead of what she actually required. So this year, as you're aware, we trained 1.5 lakh young women. They have been allotted 4 to 5 self-help groups, and they went to each woman to understand what her consumption and productive loans are. So all these have been accumulated into what we call the annual credit and livelihood action plan, and these have been uploaded by special meetings of the community coordinators online. AP standing first, by far the first in the whole country at a figure of 34,000 crores annually. So far it's been offline, so except for the local CC, local BO and local banker, nobody knew what was happening. All the figures have been offline. So this time the MCP has been uploaded into the bankers login and bankers have given online sanctions. This time also unique SHG ID has been insisted upon for the bankers to give sanction. All of you have logins, collectors, PDs, DPMs, on this side SLBCs, LDMs, etc. So the key outcome has been that all transactions pertaining to 83 lakh women in the 3,800 bank branches are all online. And because of this, we've been able to remove 17,000 bogus SHGs, more than 5 lakh bogus members, and new 6,000 new SHG groups have been formed. This has brought about transparency, where there is pendency, how much has been given, what is the purpose for which it is given. So it's taken away the subjectivity of both the SERP functionaries and the bankers. Sir, in fact, Additional Secretary has visited Anantapur, sir, to see this, and it is now adapted across the country, sir. The digital MCP has been made online for the country, for the NRLN2 for the next year onwards. So action points for the collectors is that through your logins, I request you to please monitor. For documentation, initially all 10 signatures have been taken and uploaded. Again, documentation kosam malli they are insisting for the SHG women to come. One woman, if she is away, then that whole group bank linkage is being logged. So I request you to please look into this and sort that issue out. You also have to review and prevent cases where annual renewals are being done without the knowledge or consent of SHGs. So okasari automatically the processing charge is made. Then again when they go, once more a processing charge is being levied. Also, several cases have come to our notice where auto debit of SHG accounts is being done. So if I'm a banker, I have an annual target to meet. What I'm doing is from the SHG savings which is there, I'm putting the bank loan amount into that, and in 1 month time again it is being debited with interest. Nobody is knowing that this is happening. In fact, in one case we've come across 1.5 crores that has been taken out by the banker, which is really a criminal activity, so you'll have to look into that. And then also please monitor cases where high charges, documentation, inspection, asset insurance, commitment, all kinds of charges are being levied by the bankers. So the figure of 34,000 crores is good, but if you actually look at the finer print, there is a lot of exploitation of the women's money, which we should all protect them against. Similarly with the Srinidhi, which is a peer-based bank, which is owned by the women, all the women are shareholders. And here, essentially, it has been set up to ensure that any woman in need of money gets the money in 48 hours. And that you please ensure. It has a solid amount of 7,000 crores. So it's a substantial amount that can go to women as per their need. Honorable CM has asked us to work on seamless banking because he felt that because of the very good credit history that women have had, that seamless banking is a possibility. We've had a meeting with the bankers, they're open to it. So from January onwards, sir, we are going to be piloting seamless banking, and from next year. That is, by March, it will be universal, the seamless banking. That is, once the SHG applies for the loan, then within a certain period of time of 48 hours or 3 days, they will be getting the loans. So this is how the microcredit plan of this year looks like. For livelihoods, it is 45,000 crores, and for consumption, it is 9,000 crores. And livestock and fisheries, and these are all the different categories. We will request you to please ensure that the sanction is being done and grounding is also done properly. Earlier, bank linkage meant that if the money is deposited into the bank account, then that was the end of the matter. We thought money has gone to her. But now we are actually beginning to tag the assets. So we are able to actually move them towards more and more productive assets. I request all of you to ensure optimal asset tagging. For example, if you look at this is the amount of tagging that is done. Can you just show the dashboard quickly? So this is a live dashboard for all of you. So you can just drill down to the woman and you're actually able to see it. In terms of a livelihood asset, it's a photograph. If it's a woman entrepreneur, then there is also a small video. So ilaga details anevi ostai. So you can, I request you all to go through this in great detail. For paucity of time, I'm not going into details. Yeah. So this is the bank linkage SOP. So there is SOP. Sorry. I don't know. Venkal Kedan. Yeah. Venkal. Huh. So for every asset that has to be grounded, there is an SOP. And for example, for livestock, 8,000 crores is what is the bank linkage for livestock. And member count is 7,46,000. There is a convergence GO with the Animal Husbandry Department, and Director of Animal Husbandry. We have had several district level meetings. Several of you like Anakapalli, Tirupati, Chittoor, you're all taking a lot of interest. So please ensure that these SOPs are followed and quality units are grounded. This is the district-wise tagging report. In the column, we have not, since we have not done it, we are not expecting. Lakpati Didi is about 21.11. Lakpati Didi is about 21.11. Lakpati Didi is a parlance used by the National Rural Livelihood Mission, where annual income of a woman is more than 1 lakh. She is called a Lakpati Didi. As far as entrepreneurs are concerned, our definition is that she is not only able to stand on her feet, but she is also supporting more than one in livelihood activities. So these are the sectors. MCP and bank-based 91,000, achievement is 50,000. When I say achievement, it is actual grounding, and there is a video tagged to her. And millet cafes, achievement 43 millet entrepreneurs. So these are all the different sectors under which women entrepreneurs supported by bank is looking like. Then under Bamboo Mission, we also have target of having at least 500 entrepreneurs. We begin with plantation. This year, we've done about 3,038 women have taken up bamboo plantation over 2,000 acres. Saplings have come from Tripura, but we want to actually spread the bamboo. So we would like to set up bamboo nurseries, for which we have a technical partner. And Principal Secretary PR and RD has kindly agreed to give us nurseries under the MG and REGS. But bamboo plantation itself has now an MG and REGS patch. Maintenance is paid by them. Because what is available in Andhra forest is not a commercially viable variety for the corporates. So what we need is the type of bamboo which is commercially viable, and that's what we are going to source from our technical partners. And bamboo processing plant, ASR, Dinesh is working on it. We have already placed the order for the machinery, and a temporary shed will be constructed, and this annual turnover is expected to be 8 to 10 crores. It's going to bring out chips and sticks. Even our agarbatti sticks are imported from China. So that is the kind of uh, uh, need that is there for the bamboo. The other part of the bamboo is that in partnership with ISB, 5 farmer producer companies have been formed. ISB has, through an AI, estimated the amount of bamboo availability in ASR district. Ground truthing has been completed by the forest department, and we are just waiting for the forest department permission, which will come soon. And ISB is actually estimating an income of a minimum of 2.5 lakhs per APC for one harvesting. So that is the kind of volumes of money that is available in bamboo economy. In the coming months, once this SOP is clear, we will go on to the other districts. Millet mission also, we have 200 units, 200 women have been trained, another 500 women are undergoing training. We are setting up millet carts and millet cafes, and this is the numbers. They have been trained in processed foods, fresh foods, breakfast, so the whole range of menu. And Moringa is also, we feel, has a huge potential, and a lot of collectors also are showing interest in this. Moringa, the Periyakulam University has supplied a seed which is going to be harvested in 90 days. And processing plant, we are actually starting with Chittoor, and collector is promised to give the order in a day or two. We have done a lot of research as to what processing plant would be desirable for us. So Andhra grows about 17 lakh hectares of moringa, and the Tamil Nadu people come and take away this moringa. So manaki, the value added wealth is not coming to our farmers, so we would like to address that. Aqua-based seaweed, we are seaweed. One actual experience we have is in Srikakulam, where 2 crops have been taken. This is grown with shrimp. With the brackish water, and a propagation center is being set up. All the national institutes you see here, CSM, CRI, NIOT, Amritanandamayi Vidyapeeth, all of them we have entered into MOUs. They have done their surveys, and work is going to start in January in this. So this is the fishery on all the aqua-based livelihoods where there is a huge potential. Here, if you see Murel, there is a profit of 2.5 lakhs to be got every 4 months after the first 8 months gestation period. But that is again application under PM EGP, which is pending with the banker. So we request you to please. So each of this we have started to work on. This is one request to the collectors. If you see on your screens, ornamental fishery, this is a project we have got under the UNICEF. Total units is 175. Unit cost is 1,75,000. UNICEF is going to give 45,000. PMMSY will give 70,000, and the remaining contribution will be from SERP. I request you all to please, this presentation will be with you. Please work out this convergence and please ground it immediately. These are all the women have been trained in all of these activities, and we can take it up immediately. The next part of the livelihood spectrum is individual livelihoods, then you have women entrepreneurs, then you have clusters. All of these clusters have been sanctioned by Government of India under the NRLM. Right now we are in the process of onboarding the technical support agencies. Cluster means you will have livelihood to those 100, 200 artisans, handloom weavers, whomever we have for the cluster. This Chiranjeev Chaudhary sir has already covered. PMFME, PMAJP is very, very desirable for women because they are collateral-free loans. A woman can take up to 25-30 lakhs. I saw in West Godavari a woman who has taken 25 lakhs to set up a chocolate processing unit. and she's getting beautiful chocolates out of that, but we just need to pursue the bankers. And for this, 200 CRPs have community resource persons have been trained in all these processes, who are now going to the women to get the certificates required, FSSI certification, and also help them to write the detailed project reports. These are all our various other livelihood activities. Drone Didis, 88, we are working with Drone Corporation for this. We are now tying up with the FPOs to ensure that they get better incomes. Then the egg cart Didis, first phase 250. Each of them is getting an income of 25 to 30,000. So it's a remarkable success. It's a small investment. For this, NECC is given 50,000. So virtually there is no capital cost involved. But depending on the area, they are earning a lot of money. Similarly, Easy Marts, you're all aware that at the house itself, a woman is given the essential commodities and she's selling goods, and depending on her capacity, the incomes are increasing, as are the complexity of the sales. Similarly, Native Arku also, there is very good traction, and women are earning anywhere between 30 to 35,000 even in the first 1 month of setting up the Native Arku coffees. I just have 2 more slides. SHGs have been started 25 years ago. The fundamental building block has been the SHG meetings, where women meet once in a month, discuss on all issues about individual, manchi chedda, about community, what is good for them, what is not good for them. Over the last few years, unfortunately, this regular meetings is a thing of the past. Now the VOA is going to each individual woman for a bank loan. So it's become just very, very transactional. We want to bring back the SHG meetings, regular SHG meetings. Sangatita Shakti anedi, unless they actually have regular meetings, it's not going to happen unless they have contact with each other, unless there is that group dynamic. So for this, what we have done is we have geo-fenced the meeting places. We also have introduced FRS. So now the meeting has improved to about 80%. I will request the collectors to go and please sit with the women. They have had a long 25-year-old journey in the SHG movement. You will learn a lot and they will be inspired by you going and sitting in these meetings. This thing is skipped. I'll just go back. There is also a circular economy enterprises, jute bags, coconut shells, banana fiber, water hyacinth. I saw recently in West Godavari water hyacinth manure being sold at 15 rupees. They have got a very big order. That SHG has earned about 1.5 lakhs from virtually no capital cost. And I would urge all of you to take up each of these activities at scale. Yeah, this just last 2 slides. See, the volume of transactions of women is 83 lakh women into 5 sources of funding: bank, then you have community investment fund, then you have Unnati, then you have internal lending, then you have Srinidhi. So if you look at the volume of transactions, it's about 3.6 to 4.5 crore transactions per month. Earlier, you had offline bookkeeping, which meant that deviations and frauds are not brought to notice unless it's a real scam. No regular bookkeeping. Offline accounts also led to manipulation. If a VOA went, then that means that accounts also went off with her. Now we have made it 100% online. And banks are sharing details online. The comparison between our VOA and it happens online, and the deviation reports are coming out. And very shortly, this comparison will be real-time online because banks have now agreed to share information through API. So action point for collectors is to keep this one. So this is the Manadabulu Manalekkalu, which makes women partners in governance. This is the real empowerment where women, the super app is downloaded into the women's app and information is about her accounts. Real time is shared with her. Every time the VOA is uploading the account, the same account is shared immediately with her. So far, about 20 lakh women, this information is shared, and the response is really, really overwhelming. They are so happy that they are able to get the accounts. They don't have to go to the VOA. They don't have to depend on the bank. They know what is happening as far as their information is concerned. So we request you to ensure and talk about it and share this.